Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, guys, there's something that I've always wanted to say, but I've been like, should I say it? Should I not? Because people will not believe me. But now I've changed my mind because I'm seeing that other people are not ashamed to say it. So why should I be ashamed to say it myself? Actually, guys, let me tell you as it is. Grandma and I, Brian's grandma is actually my aunt. We are related. Yeah. Why you are looking at me like that? I mean, like, it is true. She is related to me, She's actually not my aunt, she's my cousin. Because my mother and her mother's sister's uncle's brother's cousin's aunt, are siblings. So that makes us cousins, right? Yeah. So Brian is my nephew. Guys, we are actually related. I didn't want to come out and start saying these things because you guys will now start saying, oh, MORAA wants to associate with the famous people, and I don't want to do that, But now, since everyone is coming out to, just say it as it is, I just decided even me, I should just come out and tell you guys the truth, Yeah, so, as you see me seated here like this, we're actually relatives. Guys, oh my God, these streets will not cease to amaze us. I have seen somebody from a combo podcast, coming out to say that, hey, grandma is my aunt. Can you imagine, guys? Shameless people. Now, she has become his aunt all of a sudden. Guys, remember when I started doing this reaction of Brian's construction place, I remember saying, people will come out from the woodwork, start saying, oh, Brian is my cousin. Brian is this to me. I know Brian. I associated with him. I saw him at school. I taught him at primary. I taught him in kindergarten. People will come out, guys. Human beings are something else. What a shame. What a shame. Guys, sometimes, even if some things are true, it's even a shame to come out here and say it. Especially if your kin has been living in abject poverty, living like they are not human. And you people who are in existence, none of you even used to go there and try and train this boy. This boy needs a lot of training. By this boy, I mean Brian. Brian needs a lot of training, guys. There are some things that he does. Sometimes, I can't blame him, guys. It's because of how probably he was brought up. The kind of environment, and also like maybe grandma does not have, to train this boy in the way that he should go. Chacha tries, to tell him, make your bed, do this, go take a shower. Brian has been he's been living a life where nobody is, giving him instructions. Nobody is telling him, guys, this is a child. He is still a minor. So you can imagine. And this is a boy who used to leave his home, go and live with strangers, for a whole month, 2 months. Grandma doesn't know where he is. So this is a boy who does not have proper training, and I'm just saying this in a good way. Where were all these people coming out here to say, she's my aunt, she's my aunt? It's so embarrassing, guys. It is disgracing. I honestly would not come out to say that somebody is my aunt, yet they were living the way they were. No way. No. And he is trying, he was trying to say this in the context that she is my aunt, but I never, went there during the construction. Like he did not have the need to go there and identify himself, like the nephew and all these things. That is him. If Chacha tells this other one, Daniel and whoever else, felt the need to go there and assist and identify themselves, that's okay. Because guys, these people actually helped in the construction at the end of the day. Daniel was there. He played a role, which is a very big role. Chacha Tales also was there helping out. Robbie, David, who is Chacha Tales' brother. All these people who are related to them, even if it's long distance relationship, unless they came there, they tried to help. I know, of course, some people may say that they came, took advantage of A, B, C, D, but as they took advantage, they also helped. Guys, me, that's how I look at things. You know, if you came and you gave your services, at least you also, you should record. That's not taking advantage. It's nipe ni kupe. That's how the world works. You give some and I give some. Or is it give and take? Whatever. So for me, these people really took advantage of GOCO, but some of them also, they put in some work there. Every single day from morning to evening, your skill, your sweat, your strength. I mean, the least you could do is to film, and especially if you are volunteering. So guys, it is a shame that this person did not go there to help in the construction, did not go there to do nothing, and now coming out here to brag. I did not go there. Maja was kicked out because he went there without anything. But me, I did not go there. I was not seen anywhere around there. Guys, Maja KE was kicked out because he came there filming without giving back. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I have just said, to me, if somebody came, and, they gave their services every single day from morning to evening, the least they could do is to be allowed to film, which they were. So now Maja KE wants to just go there and film for nothing without, getting his hands dirty. No way. Just because he brought 1 bag of cement, even if he'd have brought 20 bags of cement, still, those bags cannot, construct. The bags cannot do the work themselves. Somebody has to open the bag of cement, mix it with the sand, and do work. Somebody has to do something. So at the end of the day, we all know why Maja KE was kicked out from the site. So when somebody comes out here to start bringing propaganda, but I'm not surprised because this podcast is a gossiping, lying podcast. So I am not surprised. And guys, when you come out here to start calling Marwa a scammer, I saw the other one, the one who likes to get into people's WhatsApp to tell them, don't talk about me, don't put me on your thumbnail. Let me tell you one thing. You are out there talking about Marwa. I am going to talk about you. I can put you on my thumbnail. Oh yes. And you are not welcome anywhere near my WhatsApp. I also had General David Omaji complaining that this guy went to his inbox to insult him. He feels like he is the one who can come and instruct reactors. Don't talk about me. Why were you talking about the other person? It should not be like that. We do not care. We are not here to be given instructions by you. You are talking about Marwa. Do you ever go to ask Marwa what you should talk about Marwa? So that you can come and talk about him there, calling him a scammer, so shameless. And yet you, your sister, your brother, all of you have benefited from Marwa. So you benefited from a scammer? And then this guy is such a liar because he comes out to say that I am the one building my sister's house without begging. I have a video where he said, it is a long time video, But yes, I did the video. So I have the clip where he said that that it is their sister who is abroad who is building their parents a house. So now all of a sudden it is him building the house. That is what he said, guys. I am going by what they say on video. So clearly he is a liar. Because even if he is chipping in, also helping out in build this particular house for the parents, he could have said, my sister and I are building my parents a house. But he said, I am building, trying to show us that he is able. He is not. He is most definitely not. It is his sister who is abroad. Guys, this person has been caught, collaborating with his brother to scam subscribers. Remember that story of his brother's ex-wife, where they took their sister-in-law, where he took his sister-in-law in some neighbor's house, and yet they were telling subscribers that they need money. The brother told the subscribers, that they needed money to take this girl to hospital. He was sent money, and him and the brother took the lady to a neighbor's house. And mark you, this particular lady was staying in his house, in this particular podcaster's house. Tell me, guys, he is an outright scammer out here, and then calling Marwa a scammer. So shameless. We already know who the scammers are, guys. Nobody can come out here and tell us. So when he is coming out here to talk about Marwa in that manner, he should first remember. And guys, these people, they think that people forget. Just because he has been out, of the streets for a couple of months, he thinks we forgot. He thinks we have forgotten. We have not. We remember very well. We even have the clips, that we can play here, where your brother is asking for money, and where your ex-sister-in-law came out to say that she was staying in your house while your brother was being sent money, and you knew it, and you collaborated with your brother. You let your brother scam people because, of course, you guys were sharing this process. Of course, guys, they were, because the lady was staying in his house. It is as simple as that. So right now, we know who the scammer is. Before we get to Marwa, you are the first scammer. Scammer number 1. Oh my God. And guys, I had them asking, what did Marwa, what interest did Marwa have with this house of 𝐷𝐿? And I'm wondering, what interest, what interest do they mean? Because guys, if you all remember, Marwa did not even want anything to do with Brian after he stole from him, of which I do not blame him. I, at first, also was thinking, this boy, because of his behavior. But his subscribers, Marwa's subscribers, told him, no, Marwa, go and check on this boy. They sent him, to do this thing. They sent him to go and check on 𝐷𝐿, check on Brian, And that is when he found 𝐷𝐿 there, and this whole thing, started to play out. Marwa had not planned this. So, of course, he had no interest. Marwa just went with the flow, And it turned out to be a very beautiful thing. Of course, Marwa got touched when he went to Brian's place and found out, how these people are living, their circumstances, their story. It, of course, touched him. But before he knew it, he did not want anything to do with him. So clearly, guys, there was no interest. Nothing at all. None at all. And guys, if you want to know a real jealous person, is when they start to say, you see that thing? It is not even nice. It is not beautiful. That house, give it only 3 years and it is going to come down. That house was not built by professionals, this, that, and the other. Guys. And yet, your auntie has been living in abject poverty. You did not even build her a 1-room house, a proper house. Now, people have come out to build her a good house. Now, it has become a story, in this lying, gossiping podcast. Now, all of a sudden, the house is not going to last. The house is this, that. It has been built by Tanzanian. This person is not even Kenyan. So what? And I don't know why Mayugno pains these people. Is it because he is Tanzanian and he has come? Okay, let me just say he's Tanzanian, guys. I know he is half Kenyan, which makes him Kenyan. But let me just say, he, even if he may have been Tanzanian, so now what? Is the jealousy because he has come to Kenya and done stuff that you have not done yourself? Is that the reason why he is, this thing of him being a Tanzanian is always amplified, made to be a big thing? Tanzanians are our brothers and sisters. I mean, oh yes. And I'm just wondering, guys, Mama Ann's house, which was built in 10 days, how come it is still standing? Or how many years did they give that one? How many years had they given Mama Ann's house? Guys, this bad mind is just showing, bitterness is showing through people's faces. And it really is amusing. This is a joke. This is how bitter people are. What a shame. To their own relatives, if at all they're related. Because guys, even me, I'm related to Goko. Oh my God. This world is just a funny place. When you have nothing, nobody knows you. People don't even say hello to you. But once you start to shine, hey, every single person is related to you. Everybody wants to identify with you. Oh my God, it is a shame. Guys, and what really surprised me, or rather amused me, is when this one of them, said that Marwa should have used his own money if he wants to help. Oh my God. Guys, the fact of the matter is, Marwa is the one who has facilitated, who has built this particular house. Without Marwa marshalling, for people to send funds, without Marwa spearheading this project, without Marwa being in the forefront, these are Marwa's subscribers, these are Marwa's people. It is Marwa who has built this house. Oh yes, even if it is not his real, own money, the fact of the matter remains, if Marwa was not in the picture, this house would not have been built. And that is where the pain is. This person can do nothing, has achieved nothing in that village, has no influence. Like I normally say, these are the kind of people who can only influence chicken. They cannot influence people, like tell thousands and thousands of people, hey, we are doing this project, and people do. And guys, in this world, people are always using people's money. In most instances, even charities depend on donors, even churches, even governments, whatever. People depend on other people's money. Kenyan government gets money from the IMF, and so do many other countries. There are donors everywhere in the world, in every sector. This is not a big deal. Just because Marwa has used donors to build a house, now it becomes, why didn't he use his own money? Even pastors, don't use their own money to build churches. People come together, people contribute. Schools are built by, people coming together. So many things are done, when people cooperate. And this tells you, these are the kind of people who are so selfish, want to be self-centered, do things by themselves. And that's why they're not succeeding, guys. Umoja ni nguvu. That is what we say in Swahili. Unity is strength. So yes, Marwa did not use his own money, but he got the job done. It is what it is, guys. Are you seeing how dumb some statements sound? Seriously, that is a dumb statement. Yeah. And then they called Marwa a beggar. Yes, at least he's begging for a good cause. He is begging to do roads in your village. He is begging to help kids go to school in your village. He is helping, widows. He is helping orphans. He's begging for a very good cause, guys. He is not begging for his own selfish gains. Isn't that nice? At least he is begging for something nice. So these people should actually be thankful. Oh yes. If somebody is begging around me and making my, my environment better, making the economy to grow by inviting, foreigners to come into the country, investing and doing all these kinds of stuff, if I'm benefiting from it, let them beg. I mean, what's a big deal? So this talking about beggar, and guys, some of the things they were saying, to be very honest, are tired. They're tired because these are things we have heard over and over and over again. At least if you want to be a lying, gossiping podcast, and you want to, resurrect this dead podcast, because guys, it had disappeared, Now that they want to, really resurrect it, instead of coming out with all this, combo stuff, try and get new gossip, new juicy hot gossip that we've not heard about. Now you're saying the same things. Beggar, scammer, I don't know what. We need new ones. We need new ones. These ones are tired. I mean, seriously, guys, for me, tired. Guys, Brian is finally in school. I was so happy to see them do shopping for Brian and Masegeso, and it was so cool to see, Marwa, guys, and this is what sometimes Marwa does, and people come out to criticize, but I think it's a good thing. Because if one child has been sent for, extra cash, and the other one does not have enough, it is only good that they share. So Marwa did, the best that he could do to make sure that the money that they had was well spent by doing shopping for both of these young men. And Marwa is really trying to push for Masegeso to be taken to boarding school as well, just like Brian, because Marwa also wants this young boy to have a good future, He wants this young boy to go and concentrate, to focus. This going home and going to school every single day may actually be a bit, sometimes these kids do not really focus, because especially being in the villages, when they come, they have to do house chores, they have to do this, that. And so being at a boarding school, or rather being in a boarding school, is more, it helps them better. So it was so cool to see them have this shopping. And I've just seen, Daniel Muita's community page, where he has posted Brian in school uniform. And I can imagine, guys, for the first time, Brian has gone to school in style. He has been going to school, don't get me wrong, but I believe that this time around, he has gone to school in style, and he has gone to school knowing and feeling, like, a real loved and cared for child. I'm not saying that his family did not care for him. Of course, some of his family, like this one of the podcast, didn't care. But I'm just saying that this particular time he has felt, more of, love and just all these good vibes around him. And also, guys, I'm sure that this time around he has gone with like everything that he needs. He has felt like a rich kid, a cool kid for that matter. I just pray, guys. I pray that this young boy concentrates in school, settles, does the right thing, follows instruction. Because, guys, this is a boy who already knows a lot. He knows how to do business out there. He knows how to pick somebody's thing, and run with it. He knows a lot more than his age. So I just believe that he will put all that aside. God will help him, guide him through, so that he can just focus on his books and just do the right thing. And finally, make his grandmother proud, and everybody else, guys, because we all care for him, and we all want the best for him. I'm happy for Daniel for also being there for him, taking him to school, ensuring that everything is set. This is a very good of Daniel, you know. And guys, I normally tell myself one thing. Remember the very first day that Marwa went to Brian's place? There was a lady, there was a girl, rather. There was a girl that they met there. And Marwa called this girl and said, come and translate to Goko what I'm saying. And this girl sort of refused. She was shy, I guess. And Marwa said, oh, she is shy. And she ran, she left. And then Daniel came. And Daniel now, I remember that day, Daniel was there, sat on the grass and spoke with Marwa, translated to Goko. And since then, everything is history. My point is, this girl who was shy, I can't remember who she was. I don't know if she has been coming to Goko's, during these times that we have been watching. But my point is, this girl, this should have been her luck. This could have been her. But guys, I think God has a way to plan for everyone. This was supposed to be Daniel's because Daniel has benefited a lot, from this project of Brian. Whoever that girl is their relative. I'm sure by extension, she will also benefit something. So guys, I'm happy once again that Brian has gotten to go to school in full, new school uniform, new shoes, new, what are they called? The sanduku. It's not a suitcase. That one. And everything, guys. Guys, what did we tell you about Chris the Great? He has come out to tell people once again, he cannot talk about the wall, he cannot talk about the river. Remember, he came out, with a lot of fire. Oh, I'm the one who's going to save this village. Oh, that wall. Oh, the river. Guys, he organized meetings. He called people. He said that he is the one who is going to change, who is going to be the change in this village. Then he disappeared after asking for money from people. And what do you call that, by the way? When you do not deliver. Guys, Marwa always delivers. Yet they come out here to call him scammer. But what do you call this kind of person who comes and tells people that I'm going to do this, do that, and then he asks for money to do it, and then he disappears? You all know. So guys, he was asked by one of the subscribers, and these people, there are those who still have hope in him. I pity them, guys. They are going to be thoroughly disappointed. And he is so smart. Nowadays, he tells people that my lawyer said I should not talk about this. We should work silently. We should move without talking. We should move slowly behind the scenes. Guys, he is not moving slowly. He is not moving fast. He is not moving whichever way. There's nothing that is happening. He already got the money that he wanted. And by the way, he now wants more. First of all, guys, listen to what he said.
I would be in the school.
Or somebody saying that, hello, update on the river. Yes, guys. Let me talk about the river. There are some things that I've done, but I'm not in a capacity to talk what is going on. Nowadays, you don't see me talking about Marwa because I don't want to interfere with investigations. That's why you see, my lawyer told me that do your videos, keep yourself out for the smooth investigations. That's why I'm doing my content nowadays, vlogging. Yeah, so right now I'm not able to talk about the river until further notice. I'm not able to talk about the wall until further notice.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes, you are never going to speak about it because there's nothing going on. Guys, he went on to say that his brother is going to be vying for a seat in the next coming elections in Kenya. and he wants people to support. You know, these campaigns, you know, normally in every country, people spend a lot of money campaigning. So now he wants the subscribers to assist him in their campaigns. And that's why he is telling them that they should open a GoFundMe for him. And guys, somebody might come out here and say, no, he was just joking. That's not a joke. This guy is preparing his subscribers. You know, he wants them to be the ones to finance this campaign. Guys, people are going to be scammed out here. They're calling Marwa a scammer. These are the real scammers. Can you imagine the kind of thing they want to use people for? Campaigns? So that they can get into government and start stealing? Guys, Marwa, like I said earlier in this video, he asks for money and he does something that you can see. He has helped develop the roads in that place, in their village. Kids have gone to school through Marwa, guys. The village has changed. Remember that man who was talking to Agi, not Agi, Agi's sister, Anne. So this man spoke about, and I remember this guy is an elder. You know, this guy is Amze. So he said that years ago, Nyabohanse was not like this. Things have changed for the better. There's a lot of development, you know, through YouTube and through Marwa. So guys, Marwa is using his influence to build Africa, like he says. But some people here want to use, you know, the little that has been known of them. They want to use that to scam people so that it can be, you know, they want to use YouTube for their own selfish gains. And this is exactly what Conrad's dad was saying the other day. People should not be using YouTube like this. Of course, Marwa and family, they're building houses. Those are things that will benefit them directly. But guys, besides that, we have seen them do a lot. You know, a lot more for the society. This Chris, I've also heard him say, oh, I've taken, I don't know, a child to school, this and that. Guys, we do not even know whether that's true because we have not seen it. But what we have seen Marwa do these things with our own eyes. So for me, this one is a big scam that is going to come. You know, even if people do not open a GoFund, this person, I'm sure, will be out here asking for money from people for his brother's campaign. Guys, it should have been money for a sick person, money for a school, money for building a widow house, but money for campaign? What a scam, guys. What a shame. And these are the kind of people who come out to criticize Marwa. Are you kidding me? It is a shame, guys. It is a big damn shame.
Pass. So come next year, guys, I will ask even you to go open for me where your country ask. Open for me, go fund me so that we can get enough money. You know, in Africa, we elect you. If that's true, brother. What do you mean? You've repeated the same mistake. That's true. That's true. Anyway. He's a teacher by day. He's a teacher by professional. He's a teacher.
And guys, I have seen a video where Marwa is giving this young man some advice. And I just picked a little, you know, because this is what I feel about this. I feel like what Marwa told them is actually the truth and nothing but the truth. Guys, listen to this advice from Marwa.
Yeah. Yes. Let me tell you, if you feel bad that someone is doing better than you, yes, the best way you can fix that is to ask yourself, how can I learn from that person to also be better? That is the only solution. Otherwise, the other one will put a lot of resentment into it. You'll be waking up in the morning, that person has gone. Yeah. Every day his views are going up, he's growing, he's buying this, he's doing that. You will kill yourself inside. Yeah. But it will be easy for you to say, what can I learn from this person? Sure. But if you say, this one, I'm a bahatika, no. Let me hear Rosie is calling my wife.
Isn't that what we normally say every single time? It is good to be happy for people. It is good to clap for somebody else. You know, when they are winning, it is good to be happy for somebody else. It is good to celebrate those who have, done it before you. Because in this way, even God, will see that you are not a jealous person. You don't have a bad heart. And also God can open your blessings for you. But if you come out here, always wanting to put other people down. Somebody has built a house, you're coming out here to call it a swamp. Somebody is doing something, you're coming out to call them a scammer without proof, guys. And you're calling this person a scammer, and yet you can see what he has done. You cannot call Marwa a scammer, and you can see the house. Guys, this advice is very timely, very good, and whoever follows this advice, even if it's not on YouTube, you will have a good life. But if you're always feeling bad for other people's success, you will have a very miserable life, because there will always be people who will be ahead of you. There will always be people who will be more successful than you. Oh yes. So people should just learn to just enjoy and celebrate other people's wins. And in that way, you attract your own success as well. But guys, somebody like carrots, they cannot hear of that. Oh, swamp. Yeah. Oh, kenge. I don't know, whatever. And that is why, guys, when we say they are jealous, they come out here to say, oh, jealous of what? But clearly, guys, that is how jealous people behave. And that is pure, jealousy. Jealousy at its best. Guys.
You see, I keep telling people there is enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Kuna ya kutosha kwa hii dunia. Yeah. How many millions are there in Kenya? Money.
Many millions.
Why should you be poor and there are millions a lot, even if you know there's a lot? But you see, sometimes you don't believe that you deserve.
Yeah.
You have to believe that also one day, even me, I'll do what? I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yes. But you have to work regardless of criticism.
Yes, indeed. There's enough for everyone in this world. When God put us here, He knew that we can, each and every one of us can have enough. So why does somebody feel bad, and want somebody else's? That is exactly what these lazy people do. They just come out looking so bitter, sounding pained, because they want what Marwa has and they cannot have it. Oh yes, I've said it. Come and get me. If you're here and you have not liked this video, give this video a mighty, massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, take this moment to hit the subscribe. For the new subscribers in the house, thank you so very much for believing in this channel. Thank you for subscribing. For my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You keep me going. You are my strength, in this channel. I want to appreciate each and every one of you. And I want to tell you that I do not take any of you for granted. So please, let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I educate. Put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector. From the lies and the fake narrative, truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free.